His pride's wounded a bit.
Pride's wounded a bit. Yeah. Okay.
Because this is not typical black dog behavior, right?
No. This is... He just really likes the lady.
Show yourself. No harm will come of you. What the fuck? Molgromere is like looking at the others like...
What is Black Dog's intelligence score?
10.
Perfect. Okay.
He's average.
He's average.
He's an average guy.
What's his strength score?
His strength score right now is 28.
Can't make a will save. 28 strength. Kind of dumb. Or not, just average.
That's right. He's all smitten. Maybe it was all that time that we spent at the whole house that got Black Dog all crazy for jungle ladies. There's a lady riding a spider. Or maybe she was being eaten. He's like looking around for her.
Okay.
That's right. He's smitten.
Okay. Do you have anybody who's a tracker or that sort of thing?
Black Dog, I think, has ranks in survival. He's got 2 ranks. Half giants are good at survival.
Cool.
So he himself gets a 21.
He himself gets a 21.
Jin is following him at this point. Jin thinks something's odd.
There's something weird.
With his sense motive of plus 18. Jin in the last couple of levels with a magic item and some skill points through, what was it, Fighter Lore Warden.
Mm-hmm.
Gave him a whack a ton of skill points, so he's good at diplomacy and sense motive now.
So Black Dog does find some tracks that are somewhat strange in the jungle. It is dark. You got Jinshur providing you light. Black Dog, Jinshur's a good friend. He's providing you light to help track in the jungle during a storm. There's some vegetation that's been like pushed out of the way. It looks like something like a relatively tall creature, or potentially woman, walked through like sideways, like a very a very thin path.
Jin's since motive was 19, he's just Black Dog's on a mission.
Black Dog's on a mission and he's off to help the lady.
He's definitely not charmed and acting weird.
He's Black Dog.
So we're not probing with spells or anything. We don't think anything's weird. This is what humans do, apparently.
This is stressful times.
All right, so he's pointing out the tracks, and he seems to be confused by the tracks. Instead, Jin is going to help with the tracking.
Sure.
He aids with a +2.
Okay.
Jin's just not in his element.
He's just derpa. Okay, yeah, the tracks are very narrow, but you can see where they got a little bit smaller, like lower. Like
this way.
They would be how tall is Black Dog?
Black Dog as a half giant is pretty big. Not quite as big as Lee Hida, but let's see, he's 6'8", 300.
Okay, so there it looks. You'd guess that a very thin, like 6'1" person went through. Like there's like a little gap in the jungles where a very thin but very tall person.
Perhaps we should wait for our captain and the others. It seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Black Dog doesn't hear fighting or anyone screaming, so
there's no fighting, there's no screaming.
He'll just take a knee and wait for the others to catch up.
Okay.
Fine, if you don't want to listen to me, towering intellect as I am, to keep on drinking out of the flask.
I cleared it out.
I suggested there might be some residue there, but well, you've done whatever damage. The damage has already been done.
Okay.
What are we doing? Says Molgromere. He's looking for the lady. We don't have time for this. We need to look for our ships.
The lady on the ship. Black Dog, what do you want? We got all sorts of ladies on the ship. We got the ferret lady, and then the little dogger lady, if you would like a snake lady. I don't know if she's the lady yet. She might, make a little lady.
If you need help, make noise.
Banta coughs a little bit. He's blowing like a little ink bubble out of one of his nostrils.
Well aware that you are in need of help. Perhaps beyond help.
Molgromere's just like looking at Black Dog, looking around. If the count of 10 goes by and there's no noise, then he's going to order everyone to continue marching through the jungle.
Okay, Black Dog, lady or spider lady would be good. Maybe even a spider. A lady who's a spider. These concepts are getting all kind of muddled.
Is he compulsed to go look for her, or
no? It's you got this like this. You liked the shadowy thing that you saw, or this weird little wisp of whatever. It was just it's got this like it was impactful.
I mean, Black Dog was inspired by the Kenku. Mm-hmm. He does know how to use poison. Mm-hmm. So, like, fighting a bit dirty is not against Black Dog's code.
He's got the poison buckler, like, whaching, to cut you, make you bleed, and then die coughing.
He's like one guy is basically he's like one guy versus an army. He's done the mental gymnastics where any weapon in his hand is fair game. The annals that tell of Black Dog's vengeance won't care what tool he used, only that vengeance was done. He lingers for a moment as the four are moving through the jungle. Ahead of him, Jin does wait. Molgromere pauses but doesn't look back because he knows he'd have to chastise Black Dog for a third time. And Jin eventually just bobs his head and Black Dog follows.
Okay.
That's right, he's coming. Ooh. That's right. He just hasn't learned yet. The lady's gonna come to you.
Okay. You make your way to the finger, if that's where you're going, and you do not see a ship.
I've seen and heard of the way that you interact with ladies. You definitely do not follow that behavioral pattern. That's just it's all perspective. Perspective.
Perspective.
Fucking leave from All right, Molgromere seems to want to hug the coast on the outside because he wants to fucking see his boat.
Okay.
And Banta's just trying to clean himself up. Black Dog keeps on looking over his shoulder to see if he can catch a glimpse of Spider Lady. And Jin is now keeping an eye on Black Dog.
Yep. Oh, he's the healer, and he's acting... Yep. He's not acting charmed, he's just acting a little bit off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where do you make camp? How do you make camp? What does camp look like?
I think camp is a miserable bunch of people sitting in a rainy jungle watching the ocean. Like, I don't think it's a very nice camp. Let me just double check to see if Sebastian can cast. He
doesn't have fingers, and he lives in a jar.
He has Rope Trick in his spellbook, but he doesn't prepare it. I don't even think he has rope. Not that that's the blocker, but
he doesn't have fingers, and he lives in a.
Well,
he lives in a temperature-controlled jar.
The tripod has a climb speed though, so
this is true. No, he could use it. It's just a strange it's the. If you don't get cold, would you put heat in your house?
I mean, for guests.
Well, yeah, exactly. Does Sebastian seem to care about the people around?
Not really. He knows he's valued.
Right.
Let me just look at the survival. I think we're just trying to, like, get out of the worst of the rain under leaves, and, you know, spending one wet night in the wilderness isn't going to kill us.
Okay. Do you have a watch order?
I think we'll double up. Banta, Sebastian, something like that.
Okay. First, second, third is the way this goes.
This would be middle. No, sorry. This is going to be morning.
Morning. Okay.
First, second, third.
Okay. Sebastian, it appears Banta is having such a hard time staying awake. He's so tired. He's just like he's like woozy drunk. Like he is the, like, if you don't talk to him continuously, guys, good times.
Well, Sebastian has a gift for gab, so he will.
Well, you just it's just kind of like Banta's a few times has like adjusted the fishbowl to turn Sebastian away, like just spun it at 180 degrees.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it just spins on its own and spins back, or Sebastian just turns in the water.
Sebastian just turns in the water.
Yep.
Get your horrible, dirty hands off of my glass, you knuckle dragger.
Okay, give me a perception check or heal check from Sebastian.
Oh, Sebastian doesn't know anything about healing. Perception.
Does he know how to see?
Yeah,
Can you see?
He's got big googly eyes. Not 20, 35 perception check.
35. Banta's got. I'm going to say a word. I'm going to check the word before I say it. I want to make certain it's the right one.
Jaundice?
No, it's the wrong one. Just because I'm talking about a disease, I want to make sure I pick the correct one. It's he appears to have vitiligo. Like he's got patches that have like turned like colorless on his body, like in his mouth and around his cheeks. His tongue is no longer no longer has color.
Well, it appears that the effects of this strange ink are confounding you. I'm not too sure how we're going to fix it. Jin or Lee will have to have a look at it.
He goes to stick his tongue in your bowl.
Oh, don't you dare! Don't you dare!
He mentioned something about like the drink tastes funny. Like he doesn't. His tongue apparently isn't tasting correctly.
I'm not too sure how to really fix this.
Okay.
I'll have to prepare different spells in the morrow if you would like me to help you figure things out. Perhaps there's something in while you were dulling your senses that you missed, that your subconscious picked up. Yes. Although I shudder at the thought of sharing a memory with you.
Don't remember nothing. Memory's no good. another cough and another big ink bubble.
It'll be like sharing a memory with a cockroach from your perspective.
At this point, he's trying to go to sleep again, like while on watch.
The adamantine leg tick, 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 kicking him the shins.
You useless drunkard.
All right.
Just gets berated from Sebastian.
Okay. It is like this is the first time it's been a true struggle to keep Banta awake. He's normally been pretty good, pretty diligent, despite the fact that he's a drunkard. Like the issue is he drinks a lot, not him like passing out. Right? He does pass out from time to time, but never on duty was this a thing he did.
We do have a. He doesn't. Well, we don't have heal check. We will attempt to use a psionic power called Cleanse Body. It's effectively a lesser restoration.
Okay.
But psionic version. Cures 1d4 temporary ability damage. Also eliminates any fatigue suffered by the character. Improves exhausted condition to fatigued. So at a certain point, Sebastian will just do this.
Okay.
This costs 3 power points.
This effectively keeps him up for his shift. Like he's no longer like just inadvertently falling asleep.
Well, good thing that you have me around.
Fix my bottle.
I would have very much enjoyed watching Daedalus give you whipping.
Don't deserve whipping. Whipping too much. Daedalus too far.
What are Sebastian's classes? Oh, his build is fun.
What aren't Sebastian's classes? He's a alchemist, mind chemist.
Yeah, he's an alchemist, mind chemist, internal alchemist, vivisectionist 2, scion telepath 5, goldfish 1, which is effectively the advanced template. Because like a regular goldfish doesn't have levels.
The ability scores and stuff.
And then his gestalt is arcanist. And the school that he chose was illusion. So he prefers them, but some of the powers are just hard not to do when you need to be.
It's yes.
He has a feat he hasn't used yet, and that is threatening illusion, where the illusion provides a flanking partner.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's just it takes a round to set up.
Okay, Banta does make it through his shift. Black Dog and Molgromere are the next ones awake.
Sebastian will let Molgromere know that Banta is having a hard time staying awake.
I believe it has something to do with the substance that he's imbibed.
They died one on. Man died one on a little bit too hard. Or he's fucking cursed.
Well,
How about one time we go to an island that's not fucking cursed? This is what, our third cursed island? For fuck's sake.
That's right. Jungles are really bad too. I don't like the jungles. This is the third time. Now, if everyone wants to shut up, I'm trying to sleep. Except for you, Captain. You can keep on talking. I really enjoy the sound of your voice.
You'll enjoy the sound of my boot in your ass.
Oh yes. Just keep on talking, Captain. Thank you.
Okay.
Jin lifts his head, looks around, and goes back to sleep. Sebastian will observe Banta just crash, basically.
Okay, I need. What do Black Dog and Molgromere do during their watch?
Black Dog just stomps around the camp. Molgromere, I don't know, might climb a tree to see if he could look out into the sea.
Okay, how far apart are Black Dog and Molgromere at the maximum distance of their little circles?
Yeah, like 10 feet.
Like 10 feet? Okay, I need a perception check from Molgromere and a will save from Black Dog.
Okay. Perception check. Molgromere gets a 29, and the will save from Black Dog is a 21.
Okay. Black Dog. You think it's a really good idea to eat the annoying goldfish. Like it's like one of the best ideas you've ever had is you should eat the annoying goldfish. In fact, this is a thing you should do right now. Molgromere, somebody just told Black Dog to eat the annoying goldfish.
Oh shit! Everybody up! Eat the goldfish. Are we rolling initiative?
We're rolling initiative, yep. At this one, we need to roll.
Is Lady on Spider getting a pip?
Let's put Lady on Spider a pip.
Okay.
Well,
what's her plus? At least 4, maybe 6.
Lady on Spider. Sorry, I need to... Not that spell. Not that spell. Not that spell. This spell. 6.
My Marty knowledge D&D. All right. Anything else, Dad?
Adam might have been digging deep into things. It ain't what you think it is.
Oh, okay.
Adam's been digging deep to find cool monsters for you.
I was half expecting a lightning bolt to hit us, but when we were fighting the spiders.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else to add?
Yeah. Let's add little spirit.
Little spirit.
Mm-hmm.
It goes at
little spirit goes at where are you? +7.
Okay. I accidentally hit 7. It was weird.
Oh, nice.
Nice. All right, some random numbers. Gotano, Banta, and then Gensor. Okay. All right, Sebastian goes first. Did he hear people saying, let's go eat the goldfish?
Give me a perception check. You are sleeping.
All right, so it's perk -5.
It would be perk -5. DC is 20.
Not 20, 30.
Eat the goldfish!
How dare you!
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the eating or the annoying, but it was eat the annoying goldfish. You definitely heard Black Dog going, eat the annoying goldfish.
Annoying? Eat? How dare you? Alright, so Sebastian can act then.
So you one action to wake up.
Okay.
And wasn't involved in the surprise round. The surprise round is done.
Okay. Yeah, he's got a thing called Forewarned. You always act in the surprise round, even if you fail to make a perception check to notice a foe, but you're considered flat-footed until you take an action. So
cool.
He didn't have to. It sounded like he didn't have to do this.
Yeah. So in the surprise round, you woke up, so you actually get all 3 actions.
Okay.
In the surprise round, it's like eat the annoying goldfish. It's immediately like.
Yeah, he does have to spend a point for this, but yeah, let's.
You can spend a point for the extra action. Basically.
Yeah, we might as well. Black Dog is scary. Super, super scary.
Could have told him to make him into sashimi. Big giant sword sashimi.
I will now teleport myself into the sea.
Is what he announces very loud, and he will cast Vacuous Vessel to make the goldfish bowl look empty.
I am in the sea. That's awesome.
Vacuous Vessel lasts a round per level.
Okay.
And I assume gets broken if he takes, like...
If you do a combative action.
Yeah.
Jinshu.
Jin takes an action to wake up. And we're in regular rounds?
What is Jin's perception? I think is just high enough. Yep, you're in regular rounds. Jin doesn't sleep through combat.
Jin's perception check is plus 25, so plus 20 with...
But the DC 20 is easy to do.
Yep. Does he see the person that was yelling or suggesting or...
Not within your vision range currently.
Okay, we will stand from prone and then unfurl the light spear as an action. And then we've got to move.
You had to wake up.
Okay.
So you woke up, stood up, unfurled your spear.
Yep.
Cool. Gotano. Gotano needs to roll that perception check because he's got plus 18.
Yeah.
So plus 13 DC 20.
So noisy. I don't hear.
Will you just shut up? Trying to get my beauty sleep. I love you, Captain. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Little spirit. Little spirit. Well. We are going to... Are we going to fuck with you? I don't know. Little spirit is just watching what happens. What are you doing? Banta is asleep. Molgromere.
He was on watch. Where did the voice come from?
So the voice came from this direction. This way.
And he's got dark vision. So
Yeah, he's got dark vision. Yep.
He's going to drink his mutagen and move in that direction. I don't know what his speed is. 25? 35?
Okay, give me a perception check for Molgromere, or tell me what his base perception is.
Base perception for Molgromere is plus 20.
Plus 20. Okay, could you... yeah, it's worth rolling.
22.
22? It is a dense, wet, nasty jungle.
He's just grimacing and staring into the jungle. His blade is drawn.
Okay. Next is Lady on Spider. Okay. Molgromere. So at this point, because there's no other combat going on, there's still a storm, so it's challenging. Sebastian and Jinshu can make perception checks. Molgromere, I need a will save.
Okay. 17.
Okay. Molgromere just kind of digs this spider woman idea. It's just a good idea. You know, the spider is the best type of women are spider women.
All right, Jin, 27 perception.
The wind is
31 for Sebastian.
It's fucking no. There's somebody out there charming your fucking grog. Probably went along with this eat the seed.
Jin, everyone's being charmed, Jin. You're the priest. But I'm not in the bowl, I'm in the sea.
Black Dog. There's nothing more important right now than eating the stupid fish.
All right, we'll move around.
You know the fish's trick about vanishing in the bowl. He's done this in front of you repeatedly.
I think
he's also talking.
It incurs an AOO from Jin, so Jin is going to take a bite against Black Dog. Okay, this feels dirty. Attacking my own guys. AC 26 is not enough. Nope, it misses by 1. Black Dog moves up to the bowl.
Apparently, the snake guy wants to wrestle, but that's after you have a snack. You're so hungry; it'd be so good to eat that fish right now.
Okay, he plunges his hand in the bowl. Is looking around for Sebastian. There's a will save versus the illusion to like just see through it. So he's interacting with the bowl.
Yeah, well, we know Black Dog and will saves.
Yep. This is an illusion, so the DC is pretty fucking high.
Yep.
For Sebastian, the DC for his base illusions, he did not have his Cognitogen running, would be 26, so Black Dog needs to make a nat 20.
Black Dog would get a +4 because he knows this is he knows this trick.
Okay.
So he knows it's an illusion.
28, so he sees through it and can see Sebastian. There you are. So he moved, interacted with the illusion.
Yeah, he moved and fiddled with the water.
And he will then try to grapple Sebastian.
Do you have any actions left?
No, I don't think so. So I think we're just going to punch Sebastian.
We're just going to tenderize Sebastian.
Yeah, he thinks he's a goldfish. We actually don't know Sebastian's got like 100 hit points.
Oh, yeah, exactly. He's going to stun Sebastian with a slap or whatever. Yeah.
Stun is not a bad idea. He is not a monk, so he does not have Stunning Fist.
Okay.
There you are, though. He's got his hand in the bowl, and the bowl's trying to kick him.
You can punch Sebastian or slap Sebastian.
Yeah, he's gonna punch him. Unarmed strike for Black Dog. He thinks it's a goldfish. He's not going to power attack.
Correct.
AC 22 against a Sebastian. I actually don't know what a Sebastian AC is.
Additionally, I would say that if you're supposed to eat Sebastian, that is annoying. That doesn't if you want to say I don't want to explode my fish. If your punch does 10 damage, that fish is dead, right? You'd want to knock out the fish.
Sebastian is going to use so Sebastian's AC is 21. He rolled a 22. Sebastian's going to use an immediate action through psionic dodge to gain a +3 dodge bonus, boosting his AC to 24, which means Black Dog misses. Somehow when he punched the water, he just basically moved away, and that's that turn.
Okay.
Annoying is what he says. He's wily, but he's agreeing with the spell. It is annoying.
We didn't have to get into the question: does Black Dog want to eat the annoying goldfish? Sebastian, Black Dog just tried to punch you. Also, Black Dog is charmed. You know that he was suggested through some sort of spell-like ability. It was not a spell cast. Or it was not a an arcane cast. It was a
dare you try to strike me? I am your better on so many levels.
He is going to
the opposable thumbs level. Not so much.
He's going to what's going to be mean? What is mean? So first, we are going to use a arcane pull point to dimensional slide. We can move up to 10 feet per arcanist level.
Okay, so I think it's double for bringing your legs stay behind?
No, we said that the familiar is considered to be
running
the legs, and the
right,
familiars
so
can come along.
as long as the familiar is with you, then you just double the amount you move to get the familiar and legs to come with you. Yep.
No. Familiars are able to come with you because they're linked, right?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought we. Yeah.
And then the legs are being owned by the familiar.
They're being ridden. They're.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's.
They're a creature, right? You have to. Yeah. That's.
Bloop.
That is the logic.
There.
It just means that there's some times where you leave your legs behind, and that's cool.
Yep. We go on to the other side of Jin.
Help me! Help!
That's a move action.
Yep.
So
dimensional slide and dimensional hop and all those things are some of the best powers in the game.
I think we're going to give Black Dog a suggestion.
I suggest that you sit in the rain and think about what you just did until morning.
Until the other one runs out.
All right, so this is a psionic suggestion, which is effectively the suggestion spell, but the psion version of it. The actual name of it is called Compelling Voice. You'll spend 3 PP to do a single target. They share language and all that jazz. The will DC save is 24 because it's a telepathy thing. He can spend an additional 4 power points, which he'll do, to increase the DC by 2. So DC 26, which means Black Dog needs a nat 20 to save. He fails.
Okay.
I missed. Like he doesn't interpret it exactly as how did I miss a goldfish?
Okay. All right. Very reasonable suggestions. It must be reasonable. And then I need the because they're 2 spells of what old school would have been the same spell level.
Yeah, this is equivalent to a 2nd level spell.
This is the equivalent of a 2nd level spell. Okay, so
cast as a 8th level guy, which means like heightened. It's
would be heightened, right? And this is because for other classes, suggestion is a 3rd circle spell. For arcane beings. So in the old system, they would have won because their spell was a higher level, just by default. Now it's who can cast the higher level spell, so it's based off of your CRs.
Caster levels, like a opposed caster level check or something.
Oh, here, 1 second. I want to see what the here we go.
Opposed charismas.
Forces to 1 second. I would like to double check multiple enchantments effects. Pathfinder. I thought there was a thing here.
Yeah, there could be under the magic description for enchantment.
Yeah, I was just reading that. Okay, so it is a charisma check is the default.
Cool.
Okay. Are you a sexy fish?
He is. Charisma 20.
Charisma 20. Cool. Sexy lady. Potentially sexy lady. All right. 22.
Oh, let me see if he's got a circlet.
If you have a circular persuasion, that would apply.
No, we didn't. We didn't give it. Yeah, he's pretty poor, treasure poor after the bowl. 15.
Okay. Black Dog. Do you know what would go well with sitting and thinking about what you did? A quick snack of an annoying fish.
Ah. Sit and think about what I did after eating the goldfish. Ah! Stop him! Stop!
Jin.
Okay. Jin is going to cast Protection from Evil on Black Dog.
Okay. Protection from evil. So one of these is evil. One of the effects is evil. In fact, two of the effects are evil. All right, so immediately receives another saving throw. You get 2 saving throws, Black Dog. You get a +2 morale bonus on the save.
Okay, first one 12, the second one 21.
You still like spider ladies.
Okay.
And 21, and you still want a snack.
Okay.
And then Sebastian's not evil, so.
No, he's neutral.
Okay, you've got an attack action, or a single action left on Jinshu.
Do we see anyone around?
No. Give me a sense motive, like a free sense motive from Jinshu.
Sure. 31.
31? Fucking Molgromere. Molgromere, like, stopped. He ran over there, like, being all aggressive, and he's no longer got an aggressive posture.
Okay. Jin is going to use an aggressive action to wake Banta and Gotano up, like, kind of...
Okay, you're
like,
gonna just
basically
give him the...
yeah, slap them, kind of like a move in and out. He's not really fighting Black Dog, so it's... But basically...
Okay, Gotano auto wakes up.
Okay.
Give me a perception check for Banta to help him wake up. Banta's perception right now would be a +8.
-7. He gets a 19.
What's the -7 for?
Oh, you said it was a +8. His thing is normally...
His normal... sorry, did I read his... I read his thing. It would be... his perception is +13, -5 is 8, +8.
No, his perception is 15. If he hasn't updated the sheet, then that's...
okay.
Directly on his character sheet.
Okay, so Banta's still sleeping, but okay, that makes sense. Just it should only be a -5.
Okay, then he got 21.
Okay, Banta is like bleary-eyed and like he wakes up.
Okay. All right, that was Jin's turn.
Okay. Next on the pip, Gotano, who's awake and like you're lying down. You just got like ran over by a snake.
We are under attack by the spider ladies that are charming everyone.
That's not cool. That's not good at all. I don't they know who I am?
It's personal offense taken. How dare you?
That's my job.
Absolute dare you.
Do you have any idea where they are?
Somewhere near Molgromere.
All right, let's see if this works.
He will stand from prone, stretch his free action, And then he will fireball just behind Molgromere, just to see if...
Oh. All right. That's pretty big. Okay. And that is in the correct-ish direction. Give me a D2. One on the D2, and you hit the right zone.
2.
There's a big blast. Within the rain, you can see some sizzling and some vegetation dying.
31 damage.
Oh, you just absolutely roasted part of the jungle. There's a bunch of steam coming out. It was relatively bright, but you're in the middle of the jungle, in the middle of a storm. People probably aren't paying attention for fireballs.
That's right, I got it.
Little, unless there's some like angry outsiders hunting you. All right. The little spirit. Well, you just decided to fireball the fucking jungle.
He yawns.
Okay. All right. Little spirit is watching. Banta. Banta's fatigued, but he's awake.
What is going on? They have fatigued.
He had a 2.5 hour nap at like 7 p.m. and now he's trying to go about his day.
So it's Ahmed.
Pretty much. He's fatigued.
He's fatigued at the table all the time. What is happening? It appears the spider lady is charming Black Dog and Molgromere. Eat the annoying goldfish.
And then sit and think about what I did.
And then sit and think about what I did. He's looking at his hand like, how can I miss? Oh, no. That's not good. That's not good. I suggest we hunt down the spellcaster. Okay. And he's gonna go... So he stands from prone. He wakes up, stands from prone, and runs over to Molgromere.
Okay. He's in the darkness. Oh, he's in the shadowy light, but he's on the very edge of what he can see. Okay. Molgromere. Why would you go hunting? But Black Dog eating Sebastian is probably a bad thing. Like that's not cool. That would be unreasonable.
So he likes the spider lady, but he
is charmed.
Yep.
To like the spider lady.
He views
the spider lady as an ally.
Do we know it's the spider lady actually casting spells on us?
He did not see the spider lady cast a spell on Black Dog.
Okay, so he's looking around for whoever casts a spell on Black Dog.
Okay, so you know whoever casts a spell on Black Dog, the spell is cast over in the general direction. Molgromere did see a lady briefly in the woods.
Is that what he interprets as the spider lady?
That's what he interprets as that was like the lady, but the spider lady was also good.
Okay, he's gonna go looking.
Okay.
That's a move.
Okay. So he gets closer. There is the lady looks a little bit different, but from Molgromere's point of view, she looks absolutely fine. Don't worry about the extra arms.
For all the hands coming up from the carapace. It's perfect. So he's charmed by this thing.
He is charmed by this thing. Yeah, he views this as an ally. This is an ally. Like he's focused basically on it. To him, it's a nice woman. Additionally, he is not perturbed by her being very, very flat.
Like 2-dimensional?
She is 2-dimensional. Like she is 2-dimensional and obviously like a moving painting.
Pardon me, is what he says. Then he goes back to bed. The spider lady over there is our friend. And then we'll return. Like he's hunting around for another spellcaster. Oh.
Okay. All right.
He doesn't find anything else over here.
Over there. Give me a perception check.
Oh, that one. 20.
No,
One.
20. No, he doesn't. He does not find any single possession. Lady on spider. And I'm just going to Boku Shinta.
She's some horrible doodle come to life.
Okay. And if you zoom in, there's actually there are 3 sets of like she's got 6 arms.
Oh no, she's all sorts of wrong.
Oh yeah.
All the souls that she's collecting or whatever the fuck's going on. It's all sorts of incorrect.
All right. All right.
The fuck?
Banta, can you make a will save, which you are good at, but the DC is 4 higher.
Mm-hmm. He's not great at this. 27?
27? Banta apparently had like some narcoleptic type issues. He did not for a moment there he oh, I'm awake. He was about to fall asleep again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna move off into the who knows where it went.
It's so terrible.
Off into the storm. Black Dog. You should have a snack of an annoying fish before you sit down and think about what you did. How dare you miss the annoying fish?
Yeah, he's gonna move around, try to avoid Jin, but Jin will attempt to grapple Black Dog.
Okay. I think you have to bite him.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
AO.
Yeah, he's gonna bite with the AO.
Yep.
Okay. So Jin versus Black Dog's AC. Jin doesn't have mutagen running. His bite is only a +13. AC 31 hits a Black Dog.
Cool.
Black Dog's AC right now is 27. All right, now can we do damage to Black Dog? That Black Dog doesn't shrug off with his shiny new armor. So the bite does 1d6 plus 8.
Oh, that's a problem.
11.
That's a problem.
Black Dog's going to use his reaction to shrug it off. His +2 impervious masterwork mithril full plate has a hardness of 24. So basically...
Oh, that is some nice armor.
Yeah. The impervious adds 2 dense and 4 hardness on top of the mithril. Yeah, it's really good armor when you have your reaction, which he does. So he shrugs off
which he did. Yeah.
Which shrugs off the AOO, and he will try to grapple the goldfish again.
Okay. Well, yeah. Now he's not punching. Now it's a grapple, so it's a CMB.
I think there's a AOO from
from the legs and Sebastian.
Yeah, Sebastian. I don't think even has a.
We're gonna give him his legs as the AOO.
Yeah. I think he's got a bite as a goldfish. Give me a second.
I think he doesn't need non-lethal. He can gum you.
No, I don't even think he has a bite. I think it's tiny 2-hit die, magic beast, +2 natural. Like, it doesn't.
It can't even. It can just give you kisses underwater.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a fucking goldfish. Not scary. But the fishbowl legs will take a little swing. AC 8 is a miss. And, alright. Black Dog's grapple. CMB of +16. He plunges his hands into the goldfish bowl and scoops out a Sebastian.
Okay.
Sebastian's CMD is 16.
Okay, you've got a Sebastian grappled. Technically, the Black Dog now is grappled.
Okay, so
Like it is a mutual grapple. He didn't do it at a penalty. He's fighting a fish. He's distracted.
Yeah, he's got a tiny fish in his hands that's out of the bowl. How dare you remove me from my bowl? Black Dog. So, how tiny is tiny?
Give me a second.
He's like a koi. Oh, tiny is like a cat. So I don't think Black Dog could stick the whole thing in his mouth.
It's here.
I think he's done though. He moved and then did a grapple, which is a standard action.
Right. So a tiny fish are between 5 and 30 pounds. So it'd be about 5 pounds on the small side. He should be somewhere in that. Like,
yeah, I don't think Adam's gonna take a 5-pound fish and just hog it into his mouth. I think you're gonna beat the fish so it stops.
You're gonna beat the fish, or chew on the fish, or bite the fish. Yeah.
Now for the swallow hole rules. How dare you! Like he's not a little tiny goldfish. Like he's like a koi.
He's a koi. He's a big fish. He's at least 3 or 4 pounds.
Grapefruit size.
When is the last time you one-shot a 1-pound steak? Like it is twice the size of a normal steak. Just in one hole.
Sebastian has 2 hit points less than Black Dog does.
This could take a while.
Simply because Advanced Template gave him a really good con score, and that bonus +2 hit dice at first level. I give you a hero point for this? This is definitely villain point territory. He's run out of actions though, so I think he may try to just start eating him, which is horrible. Who's next?
Next on the initiative is Sebastian. You've been grabbed. How dare you? Your familiar is now operating of its own accord, so it can go and try to kick Black Dog, or I don't know what all.
So there's telepathic communication. The familiar is smart, so the familiar is actually going to move onto the other side of Jin.
He's going to go provide a flank, yeah.
And Sebastian's going to use a move action to, and an arcane point. We don't have an infinite supply of these. To dimensionally hop back into his bowl as a move action. Bloop.
Okay.
Wait. I'm gonna eat you and think about what I did.
Okay, you appear on the very bottom of your bowl. For now, we're ruling that as a surface.
Okay.
This is the first time you've returned to your bowl that way, and we're going to say it is a surface. Surface enough.
You bastard!
You mangy mongrel monkey!
Jishu.
Oh no, that's a move action.
Oh, sorry.
We're gonna spend 3 power points to ego whip Black Dog.
Bad Black Dog. Okay.
43. All right, the ego whip does whip medium range 1 creature. 1d4 points of con damage and a save versus being dazed for a round.
Holy smokes!
So Black Dog +6 versus DC 24. We're not going to overspend it. We could, but we're running low. He makes the save. Fuck. We should have spent it. Oh well. So he's not dazed, and he takes half of the charisma damage.
Con or charisma?
Charisma.
Ego Whip used to be charisma. Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 charisma damage.
Okay, I think you're still charismatic enough to do your like Kenku stealth and those sorts of things.
Yeah. Black Dog's got a 16 charisma.
Not anymore.
I'm sorry, 18.
Oh, he does have the 16 charisma. Okay. You give Black Dog a vicious mind lashing. Jinshu?
Jin is going to use a slumber hex on Black Dog to put him to sleep.
Okay.
That's a standard action. Black Dog gets a save.
Yeah, we'll save.
Now, the DC of this is not astronomical. The DC is 21. Fuck off.
Sorry to giggle. Gotano! This is kind of funny, Gotano. Like, this is kind of funny. From Gotano's point of view, it has to be funny for Sebastian to
Jin will then try to bite Black Dog.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Missing. Okay. All right. And then whose turn?
It's Gotano's. No matter what Gotano's doing, he is as a free action. He is giggling. there is laughter coming from Gotano at this point.
Okay. Gotano will cast a light spell on, I don't know, one of his pieces of gear.
Okay. Cast sounds like his neckerchief.
Yeah, on his vest. And then he's going to go looking for casters.
Okay. Gotano is low light, I believe.
Yep.
Okay. You don't currently see any. Oh well. I mean, give me a perception check for Gotano. Actually, there's a chance.
Yeah, he's out of actions, but yeah.
It is reactive.
19. He will use his power to make it look like that Jin cast it and not him.
Okay.
Like the bluffing of the hidden magic.
Yeah, the hidden magic. Just by default, the assumption is like all of his spells are kind of jank.
Oh, thank you, Jin, for the light. Given that you're the light priest.
The light priest of the sun. Well, could we use some sunshine in the rain? Okay, little spirit. Are we going to just watch and giggle? We might watch and giggle. Watching and giggling is always funny. Okay, there's a voice behind Gotano.
What the?
There's like one of the trees behind you is telling you to not like. Come now. Why would you just burn the jungles for no reason? It's so painful.
That wasn't me. That was the big golden snake there. He likes fire and light and all sorts of things.
There's a give me a spellcraft check or
no, Gotano doesn't do that.
A will save.
Oh, Gotano is shitty at those too. 23.
23. Oh, sorry. Give me a second. I keep forgetting that the cantrips and first circle spells have higher DCs. You recognize it as an illusory. It's illusory speech.
It's like
You don't know.
Yeah.
Ah, you're right over there, are you? It's kind of nice talking to you.
Everybody's talking about a lady. This is not a lady's voice. It is a more masculine voice, or a small male's voice.
Are you friends with the spider lady?
She's not very nice.
Well, maybe you can help us hunt her down.
She's always mean in the stories. Big dullards keep falling for her charms.
Yeah, there's a few of those in this group.
Don't worry, she'll take them to bed, and it will be mostly painless, I think. There's no real screaming.
And they don't.
I mean,
and they don't.
It kind of makes there's a lewd implication in what is defined as real screaming.
And what happens to them after the beddening?
Silence. And a minor donation of the head.
Oh, that's not the kind of that's like Black Widow kind of shit. No, that's not right. That's not right at all. It's supposed to be fun. Fun for everyone.
Everybody appears to. Everybody's fun. It's fun for everyone. They have fun, and then she has fun.
No, it's not supposed to be lethal. That's not how it's supposed to work. Circle of Life isn't like just like a hoop with a big piece of it missing.
Gotano, you get a sense that this creature is fun. There's a sense spirit? Of like this spirit, this voice of this little spirit thing is.
Come on, help us out and get the mean thing. Gotano about the fun.
Give me a charisma check.
Yeah. +7. I don't know if we've given him a circle yet. Let us look. Oh, no, he's got a headband. Not 20, 27.
27? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Don't fireball unless you really have to.
Just don't do the fireball thing. Don't be such an asshole. Okay, Banta. You can't see that. Like, there's a little bit of light around Gotano. You're in the shadows.
He's gonna go and pick up Gotano. And then start moving on the direction of where he heard the spider lady was.
Okay. You Gotano sees Gotano rolled a natural 1 on his perception this round, so he got a 19. So he doesn't actually. He's like more like, get off me. I was having a conversation over there.
Right. He's being used as a torch right now. His vest is all glittering and bright. Oh.
Okay.
The one who fucked my flask is over there. I know it.
Give me a perception check for Banta.
Yep.
Where are you? You never mess with Banta flask.
33.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. There's just this like Gotano, you've got this sense that like there's a thing, there's this like little, you just know that this tree behind you is the thing that Banta's looking for. You just know that it's like this tree is making fun of Banta right now. Like it's the tree. You don't know. You just know that tree is the thing that is making fun of Banta.
Okay. The thing that he was talking to?
The thing that he was talking to.
Okay, all right. He's not going to tell Banta about the thing he's talking to. We're looking for some horrible spider lady that kills you when she's done with you. No, that doesn't fit Gotano's ethos at all.
Gotano is not a love them, then add their bits to the collection. No. Okay, so Banta is looking around.
You don't destroy the merry-go-round after you take your ride. Everyone can't do it anymore. It's like, that's not Gotano.
Merry-go-rounds for everybody, but mostly Gotano. Molgromere.
The analogy might be pretty weak, but don't think too deeply.
It's fine.
Molgromere, since everything was fine over here, he said, okay, Black Dog, Jin, and them, they're acting like idiots, so all right, he'll go trunching off in this direction to go look for...
Okay, give me a perception check.
$37.
Okay.
There's one move.
Okay, yeah, you wander through.
There's 2 moves, and then there's 3 moves. So he's wandering around looking for spirits or something. His sword is drawn, and
okay, you're charmed and marching through the rainy jungles.
Yep.
Okay. After Molgromere, Bokushinta. It is frustrating.
So this thing.
Yes.
This thing is absolutely horrible. So for those that are just joining, there's this 2-dimensional ink being that has been spotted as we're moving through the jungle. It's been described as a spider lady. She's got half the party charmed and just running around. And we're trying to hunt for it. It's at night. Our pirates have separated from the boat, from their boats, and we're near a town where we've pissed a bunch of people off. So we're kind of not quite naked and afraid, but we're in the jungle wandering around and now being harassed by not 1 but 2 spellcasters, and it's not good right now. Our intelligent goldfish, they've convinced the warrior of the party to eat the intelligent goldfish, and there's a bit of a Benny Hill music would be going on right now if it wasn't so horrible. Like what?
The int 30 goldfish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Bokushinta.
And this is jungle. I don't know why it's all yellow, but
it was. I could very quickly
make some green.
Make some green. Yeah. It was yellow because that was the
land. Yeah.
The default color for the land.
There we go. That's a bit
there we go.
Nice.
It's green. All right. Bokushinta. You are a little bit stubborn of a big man carrying around a little man as a light source.
Yeah, Gotano's got light on his vest, and Banta, who is Ahmed's monk. Ahmed's not here today, or might be joining later, and we're carrying Gotano around and using him like a lantern.
Okay. She is going to from the darkness. Actually, so Gotano can see the lady as she emerges from the darkness, basically taking the attack action.
There's something very horrible coming this way, Banta.
Okay, a blast of web is going to smack Gotano in the face.
Gotano?
Yep.
It's touch AC?
Touch AC 25.
Oh, I don't think Gotano has a really good... We also got jumped while we were camping, so I don't think any of our buffs are up. His touch AC is 17.
Okay.
If Mage Armor is still running, then it's 19, so he could sit.
Okay. Yep. You get blasted. Secrets. Tell no one. She starts pulling, like reeling in, reeling in Gotano.
Okay, so he's entangled and there's a strand.
He's entangled and there's a strand.
Okay.
So she's got this strand taut, and then she is going to.
Oh no, you don't! This is my lucky fox. Says Banta.
And then she turns invisible.
Oh, I know where the string is going. Sure, we'll follow the rope.
Okay, that is Bokushinta. Next on the initiative pit, Black Dog. Hey,
Black Dog's getting
Dog.
pissed off. He really wants to eat the goldfish and then
think about what he's done till sunrise.
and think about what he's done until sunrise as the two competing suggestion spells in his head. For someone who can't make a will save.
Certainly made that last one.
He made that last one. So he is going to provoke another AOO from Jin as he moves around to fish the goldfish out of the bowl.
Okay.
So we've got the goldfish inside of a bowl that is being carried by a tripod that is controlled by the intelligent rock that is Sebastian's familiar. So the goldfish has a familiar. It's a smart rock. Yeah, weird. Black Dog's going to first provoke. So Jin is going to attempt to bite Black Dog. He misses. And then Black Dog is going to, because he's pissed off, he's going to rage. Eat the annoying goldfish! And he will start the grappling. The familiar, I think, has a slightly better attack roll with the fishbowl legs.
Okay.
Diva's Bab is 5. So the fishbowl legs will provoke Black Dog
take the
provokes an
AOO.
AOO. Yep. Nat 20.
Nat 20.
We will roll to confirm the critical hit.
Kick Black Dog in the teeth.
We don't confirm, which means that we do D3 damage to Black Dog. 1. It steps on his toe or something. I mean,
you
okay.
can choose to react or not. That's up to you.
He's not.
So it's a -1 on the CMB.
Yep. The grapple attempt with rage is +18. He gets a 31. He is now grappling Sebastian, and he plunges both of his hands into the bowl and pulls on the goldfish again. I have you now. He is going to click his heels to get a round of haste.
Okay. You have an extra attack action.
He is going to bite Sebastian in an attempt to try to start eating him.
Okay. Do you have a bite attack?
No. There's no...
Okay, so it's a -4 on the bite attempt.
Okay, and this is this is a haste attack, so
it's your full Bab against the grappled AC of the fish.
Black Dog Expert Noodler. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, I could see some very horrible sonics being used on Black Dog in the future. So this is a melee attack, but it's a -4 because he's not...
He doesn't have a technical bite.
Okay. But he is raging.
But he's raging. Yep.
AC 21. Is there a penalty for grappling?
It'd be -2 to both creatures. So
okay, so AC 19, and then...
Against the AC -2.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Sebastian's AC is 21. How many hours has it been?
Since the it was 3 hours going down the hill, and then another 2 hours going this way, and then 2 shifts. So 9 hours have gone by since the last
All right,
fight.
so Sebastian does not have his inertial armor running, which means he has to immediate action again. to
He's dodging.
to increase his dodge by 3, which means I think he gets missed by the bite.
Okay.
So he's squirming. There's a squirming goldfish that Black Dog is raging to keep slipping in his hands, and there's lots of swearing. How dare you! How dare you!
Top of the round, Sebastian.
You're trying to bite off my fin! I just want to double check his sonic dodge. I don't know if it breaks his sonic
Focus.
Yeah, give me a second. Nope.
It does. Then he didn't dodge nothing.
It's just immediate action. Okay.
Cool.
Neat. Sebastian.
Yep. You're being grappled by a very large man who wants to eat you. And then think about what he did.
So dumb. Just about the dumbest thing. Okay. How do we stop this nonsense?
Insert fat bastard. Get in my belly!
Okay, Sebastian has spending his second last arcane pool point after this thing moves around to here.
Okay.
To blip back into his bowl.
Okay, that's another 20 feet.
No, that's not how it works. You spend arcane pool points to go up.
Oh, this is... Okay.
Yeah, it's not a number of feet per day. It's...
Oh, it's just a number of, like, little jaunts? Okay, it's not like...
Arcanist pool... Arcanists get arcane pool points, and...
Okay, so that was your last arcane pool point?
Second last.
Second last? Okay, there's one more.
One more blip. All right. And I think we're going to... Glitter dust Black Dog?
We'll see if he makes that will save.
Yeah, so let me see if he still has spells left. Yeah, he's got plenty. All right, we aren't going to boost it because that costs arcane pool points, and we need that to escape the grapple of Black Dog. But by the glistening scales of the goldfish, may it confound you, you stupid warrior! The DC of the save is 24. Black Dog's will saves +6. Oh, Black Dog is raging. Does he have the special rage? No, it is a... Which kind of rage does he have?
Blood Rager, Urban Rage.
He's a Blood Rager Primalist. Give me a second. I don't think it's a controlled rage, but I gotta double check. Blood Rager. Yeah, he gets bonus will save this one.
Cool.
Which I don't have listed down. I'm going to write that down. Blood Rage. +2 will saves.
Awesome. Now make the will save against the glitter.
He fails. He
fails.
He is blinded for 8 rounds.
Okay.
If you can mark that on the initiative.
Black Dog.
And he's all glittery.
There you go. There you go. I am the supreme being here, not you, Knuckle Dragger.
You know exactly where he is. He's making a lot of noise. Ginsher.
Fuck this stupidity. All right, the party is going in this direction. We can't just stay here, so he's going to pick up the tripod as an action and then slither quickly away from Black Dog while he is invisible towards where Molgromere said the snake lady's over there. It's all okay. No, it's not all okay. This is poop. So he slithers at 50, so we're going to slither there. Do we see anything?
Jinshi, you don't. Neither of you have seen invisibility up, correct?
No.
Okay. You see Gotano, covered in like in goo, and like a thread
strand
going in
off.
a direction.
Okay.
Yep.
We'll take another action to move towards the strand, towards the strand is going.
Okay.
And we'll put Sebastian down behind us.
Okay. Annoying goldfish. Yes, so close to me. Blow up my brain when I detect your thoughts, will you?
Oh, is that why she doesn't like goldfish? I see.
All right. Next on the initiative list is Gotano.
All right. Gotano has a weird spell that Mark picked called Antithetical Constraint.
That sounds weird.
He has to target a living creature, and that creature then automatically misses with all attacks against creatures that are not the opposite alignment, but because he's
all the optimal alignment.
He's no alignment or all like the optimal alignment. I think it just means that creatures fail. They have to fail a saving.
There's a will save.
There's a will save. Okay, but we can't see her. She turned invisible.
Yep.
We can either fireball where the strand is going, or we can cast See Invis and fight next round. What is the initiative order? Banta goes before it. Okay. We're going to cast See Invis.
Okay, give me a concentration check. You are currently entangled.
Yes. Concentration will be plus 17.
Oh, I think you auto make it.
33.
Yep. Okay, so you're able to get your spell off. There's she's there. She's hiding very well by turning to the side, but you can see her.
Weird, because she's 2-dimensional.
Yep.
Hey, lady, I gotta tell you about the rules of the merry-go-round. you don't poop on the merry-go-round, and you definitely don't destroy it after you've taken your turn. Very bad form. Very bad form. Yeah, just ask those guys underneath your ass.
There, under her spider body, there are a bunch of heads of ill-fated suitors.
Yeah, I don't think they like that too much.
A face emerges from the tree behind you.
Hey, there you are.
Momentarily.
What the fuck is some sort of honey badger?
Okay. It is like it looks like a 2-dimensional like carving on the tree.
Hey.
Basically gives him the fucking the crossbow. Hey! He's still being manhandled by Banta, but
okay. All the vegetation in a give me 1 second. In a massive area, all of the trees in an area kind of... Ooh, I need to be not... In an area kind of like this are all pointing towards where the woman is.
Hey, that's super helpful. Thank you. The warriors are gonna really like that.
They're all just they're pointing, and they all seem to just be like all the vines and all the trees are all like leaning in that direction. Everything is just flowing in that way. I'm gonna do and he gives you a wink, and then just sort of like you see him going against the tree and just like becoming like almost like a carving on the tree.
Gotano says to himself, like just maybe loud enough for good Banta to hear.
Now's not a good time for me to tell them that I don't like reading, right? Oh, but I do like pictures.
Maybe like picture book.
I like the picture parts of books, is what he says aloud.